Today I'm showcasing the new Hot and Cold set from Kimera's new Velvet line. But remember to like, comment, subscribe, and shop Dracoya.com. Let's get started. I'm going to create a grid that's showcasing every single one of the colors, and then we're going to add black and white and see how everything looks over these colors. We've got egg yolk, flame orange, tomato, turquoise deep or deep turquoise, phthalo green, and dark ocean. I'd like to emphasize that all of these colors are still going to be single pigment. They are going to have a satin inky finish, but they'll still maintain that pigment-rich density that we all know and love when it comes to Kimera. Now I'm just using Kimera Carbon Black to coat one of these boxes next to each of the assigned colors. But when you're curious about using a new paint or you want to know how they work with another brand, I highly recommend using this method. Plus, it's a great tool to have for your studio. You can just pin it up right next to your work. Next, I'm using the white. And as you can see, you can't see much. All our paints are pure pigment, so you're not going to get an off-white color, which is ideal when we are creating a chart and testing out new colors and how they're going to work, especially if you're trying to do something quick and dirty over zenithal priming. Now let's see these colors as I drop them on my wet palette. You can see how incredibly vibrant these velvets are. From the Hot and Cold set, we have egg yolk, flame orange, tomato, deep turquoise or turquoise deep, followed by phthalo green, and lastly, dark ocean. Oh, just look at how amazing these colors look on my wet palette. I'm not even going to thin the paints as I put them on our chart so that you can see the true opacity of what these colors look like and how easy they are to use. Egg yolk was a surprising color for me. Since yellow is something that a lot of people struggle with, I was impressed with the vibrancy of egg yolk. Then we have flame orange, and I was equally as impressed with the vibrancy and density of flame orange. I tried my best to build a gradient so that you could see across the gray scale. Now we have tomato. What a fascinating color this was for me. It's just as vibrant as the red that Kimera is famously known for, but it's just ever so adjacent to a slightly orange. Turquoise is one of my favorite colors, so obviously I was looking forward to trying out this turquoise deep. Word to the wise, this turquoise deep is incredibly pigment rich, so be careful and a little bit goes a long way. Phthalo green also surprised me. I wasn't expecting this beautiful emerald color that came about on my palette. Lastly, we have dark ocean. I can definitely see myself using this in the shadows or to line my miniatures. It would also be a great color to add for a non-metallic metal silver. Comment, like, and subscribe below if seeing a silver non-metallic metal using one of the velvet sets is something that would interest you. Because I used a gradient of black, I didn't expect to see this much of a difference when I started adding the paint on top of the white. But if you look on the left, the less I thinned the paint, the more rich that pigment shone through. The way I'm seeing these colors behave over black and white, I'm pretty sure these velvets are going to replace the contrast paints in my arsenal. And once again, you can see that rich turquoise color. I had no idea we were going to see so much of a difference just using the white instead of even a slightly black gradient. It was very clever of Kimera to create this hot and cold set. It has the most optimal warm and cold colors that you will need in your arsenal. And once again, from the hot and cold set, we have egg yolk, flame orange, tomato, turquoise deep, my favorite, phthalo green, you surprised me, and dark. Which of these colors are your favorite from the new Velvet Hot and Cold set? Like and comment down below. Remember to try something new and shop Dracoya.com to pick up your set today.